Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden within company filings. Today we're diving into an amendment from Strata Critical Medical Inc. And let's just say it's all about a very important vote that happens every year for shareholders and how the company decided to handle it. Get ready, because even though this is an amendment, it reveals a key decision about how you, the shareholder, get to voice your opinion on executive pay. Alright, so what exactly is this document? It's an amendment to a previous report called an 8K. Think of an 8K as a way for companies to announce big news that isn't part of their regular financial reports. This particular amendment is all about clarifying the results of a stockholder vote. The company Strata Critical Medical Inc. used to be known as Blade Air Mobility Inc. This filing is updating a report from May of 2025. The original report was about the results of their 2025 annual meeting of stockholders. Now, here's the main event. The reason for this update is to tell us what the company's board of directors decided about how often shareholders get to vote on executive pay. This is often called the say on pay vote, and the company asked shareholders if they preferred this vote to happen every year, every 2 years, or every 3 years. This section specifically deals with how matters are presented to shareholders for a vote. In the original report, it was mentioned that shareholders at the meeting overwhelmingly voted that they want this say on pay vote happening every single year. This is a really important way for shareholders to be heard on how the company's top leaders are compensated. So what did the company do? Following the clear wish of the shareholders, and as recommended by the board, the compensation committee has officially decided that Strata Critical Medical will continue to hold these say on pay votes every year. This will continue until they have another vote on how often this should happen, which won't be later than 21, or unless the board decides to change the frequency before then. This might seem like a small detail, but it's a great example of corporate governance in action. When a company listens to its shareholders on important matters like executive compensation frequency, it shows an effort to be more transparent and accountable to the people who own the company. In a way, shareholders have asked for more frequent input on pay, and the company is saying, yes, you'll get it every year. This gives shareholders a consistent opportunity to express their views on executive compensation, which can influence how the company's leaders are motivated and potentially how the company performs. It's all about aligning the interests of management with those of the owners, and that's pretty much the core of this particular filing. It's an amendment that clarifies a voting decision. While there aren't any juicy financial tables or dramatic shifts in strategy to deep dive into here, this update highlights an important aspect of shareholder rights and corporate responsiveness. It's a signal that the company is paying attention to what its shareholders want regarding the frequency of executive pay votes. Now, looking at the bigger picture of Strata Critical Medical, previously known as Blade Air Mobility, they operate in the air mobility sector. This sector is really about on-demand air transportation, often using helicopters or new types of aircraft. Think of it as a premium taxi service for the sky. Companies in this space are often trying to make air travel more accessible and efficient, especially for shorter or specialized trips. The company's commission file number is 001-39046. This is just an identifier used by the Securities and Exchange Commission to track the company's filings. Strata Critical Medical has common stock. This is the basic ownership stake in the company. When you buy a share of common stock, you own a tiny piece of the business. They also have warrants. Warrants are like options, giving the holder the right but not the obligation to buy shares of the company's stock at a specific price, which is 11.15 in this case, before a certain expiration date. This can be a way for companies to raise money or incentivize investors. The report date here is May 8, 2025. This indicates when the information in the report is being officially submitted or when events have been finalized. Now, to wrap up our take on this filing, this amendment, while very specific, is a positive indicator of responsible corporate governance. The company is showing a willingness to act on shareholder feedback, particularly concerning the crucial issue of executive compensation. By agreeing to annual say-on-pay votes, Strata Critical Medical is enhancing transparency and giving shareholders a recurring opportunity to influence executive pay decisions. This strengthens the shareholder management relationship and can lead to better alignment of interests, which is always a good sign for the long-term health of a company. While we don't have the deep financial dives in this particular document, the decision itself speaks to good corporate citizenship. What's your take on this move by Strata Critical Medical? Do you think annual say-on-pay votes are crucial for good governance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more regular insights into the world of corporate finance and filings. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for even more discussions and analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Corporate Decoder.